A Grammy is a type of award that I've talked to other Grammy winners. That's a type of award that would last a lifetime. And I'm very honored to be in the midst of all these artists who have won Grammys. To me, and for my people, for Indian people, I went back to my reservation. About a month after that, they had a celebration and a special dance, a special dinner, and a special award ceremony where I received an Indian Grammy, which is an eagle feather. And they presented this feather to me, and you just don't get eagle feathers out of the blue, same with Grammys. And so they presented and said a prayer over me. To me, it's been internal changes. It really helped, if you can believe this, hopefully your listeners will, but I've all my life, a lot of musicians have self-esteem issues. A lot of people that are out in front of people, they don't realize how shy they really are, or how broken their homes were, or even have issues, trauma issues they've faced all their lives, but they came out, music saved their lives. I'm one of those people. And it really brought my self-esteem up to a point, oh, it's okay, Bill, you can accept this. For years I couldn't accept a lot of things, thinking I'm only this high because of my abusive background, I'm only this high. Well, I'm done with that now. No, the Grammys made me realize in that room with all those people that night, wait, I'm in a big family of musicians. What an awesome family this is. I'm not in the alcoholic home, my dad's dead now. I'm not on the reservation. I don't have a fence to cross anything. This music has crossed all fences, all boundaries, all tragedies, all trauma. This music has brought life not only to me but to others, and that's the point. And so it's been so healing to me, the Grammy. It's almost, that's been a bigger thing to me than anything career-wise. I think that I've yet to see what the Grammy's going to do for me. It's still happening, you know. Career-wise, XM Radio called and through my management they arranged to do an hour special on me, which will be aired on their program for Native American Month. I think that was because of the Grammys. But other things, I don't know. I mean, I've been singing for the people, I think, for years and years, but only from this level right here. And it's amazing how long we as human beings can go be dysfunctional and function for so many years and not know it. Like we can drive a car with one headlight and 3 wheels and think it's normal, and all of a sudden one day it breaks down on Highway 40. You go, whoa, why did I not fix this before? I withheld a lot of emotional stuff that I was dealing with throughout my life. And you know what, music is, if you're a true artist, your music, it seeps over like a flood into your marriage. It seeps over like a flood into your children. It seeps over like a flood into the reservation. It should go, and everybody's affected by it. So a lot of people were carried through me, but they didn't know that I was hiding a lot of pain. The Grammys broke down the dams and the levees holding back. For me to see this whole hurricane thing was a lot like my life. It was stuff that I've withheld and been able to push back. My suicide attempts, my alcoholism, my own hatred towards my own father, my bitterness towards people who were racist towards Indians. All this stuff was there. People had no idea. I'm carrying it on stage, and some nights I'd play so hard and I go, oh, I made it, it's okay, you know. And I made it. But then when the Grammys came, it was like, boom, it just opened up. And if anybody would have been there, would have told you, I forgot to thank my manager, I forgot to thank my wife, I forgot to thank certain people who are very important and dear to me, only because it overwhelmed me like a flood. Tears rolling down my face. I didn't know what to do. I really didn't know. You know what I did? I walked off the wrong side of the stage. I was supposed to go in and get interviewed. I walked out in the hallway and I wept for 20 minutes. I wept. I didn't know how to accept this great award. I got on the phone and I called my mother on the reservation and I told her. And when I was in the hall, several musicians had followed me out from the crowd and they were holding me. That's what my life's been like. But I can say that it was a moment just recently on stage that I realized that I finally broke through this shell and I got inside. And when I broke the inner part of me, it's good to be broken. And I've been broken because of this being lifted. And I don't believe you can go through life and be a light unto the world or help your fellow man through any art unless you're truly broken. All these things are relating now to my music. It's almost overwhelming to me in the other sense. It's like, who can I thank? You know, I'm at that stage right now. Wow, if I were to thank everybody that I should thank, it might take the rest of my life. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start now to thank people, because that's what the tables have turned now. I don't need to go showcase for a record deal anymore. I don't need to prove that I've written 1,000 songs to anybody. I don't need to prove myself. It's in the day that I need to be who I can for my children and for the rest of the world as a gifted musician. That's all it is.